Hello and welcome to the placement instructions for District 3. So we're going to start out with a flat ground here. And we're going to drop our ride, and if you notice at first it is a little bit higher than it should be. So we'll just hold shift and lower that down until the center kind of main concrete floor is a little bit under the ground. I think that looks good. And from here, we're going to grab our terrain tool and just push out the terrain to re-expose that ground concrete. Alright, I think that looks good to me. Don't be worried about pushing the ground in too far, since there is scenery there to kind of back it up. Alright, next we're going to add in the path, and I'm going to go ahead and start with the entrance. And I would use angle snap when doing the pathing. And we're just gonna drop it down to the slope here and do 3 slopes till we get to the center portion here, and we're just gonna flatten off. And you may need to drop down the path there, just kind of depends on exactly where you got it in the terrain level. Sometimes it will have a collision error. If you do, just drop one slope down and then come back up. I can go ahead and just drop the slope just to show you. So you can just add a little dip sort of like that. And then I'm going to stop at the angling up here, so that way when we go to meet our terrain, we won't get that little bump up there. So I'm going to go ahead and just throw down the exit. Same thing using angle snap, but this time we're going to put stairs in. And then if you do get it trying to match up, you can just hold control to not do that. And that wraps up the exit. And now for the entrance, we're going to grab our Q path that we were using and select a grid, and we're going to select the front grid here. I think any of these front wall pieces should do the trick, and we're going to plop down our grid piece right in the center, and then we're going to go ahead and quickly deselect the grid, and now that just put us with the regular path, but our angle snap is now going in the right direction. Well, I thought it was. I think we might actually have to place more than just one piece. So I'm going to reselect our grid and then go backwards this way, and hopefully that should keep us going straight. Okay, and to get rid of that dip, since it's not wanting to stay level, you can just go check the tunneling option. If you do the flattened terrain, you'll end up getting, I can just show you real quick, you'll end up getting terrain up here. And if that's unwanted, then you can use the tunneling, and that will instead push the terrain away. And this way we can get a nice consistent slope going down to the little underpass here. I think that looks much better than a double slope kind of thing. And then after that, you can just paint the terrain whatever color you'd like. You can also use the roughen tool to kind of give it a little bit more rugged construction look. And in conjunction with the roughen tool, you can use one of the rock textures and just kind of hit all the little high spots from the roughen tool. And then with the real light amount, you can just use the regular rock, and that'll kind of dirty the ground up. Alright, that's all the placement tips that I have for you. Thanks so much for downloading this blueprint. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you're able to add your own little touch to the scenery here. I'm sure you can make this ride look extra spectacular. There's a lot more content yet to come, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of that. I'd love to hear from you down in the comments. Let me know what you think about this video and other coasters that I've made. But that's it for now, so I'll see you later.